What's good, YouTube? I'm back and I'm here with the best all-around guard build in this game. Now, y'all saw my other video, which was a 6'8 demigod that could literally do everything, and that is the build I always use when I play twos. But for when I'm playing threes, I needed a new build because that build was just too tall. So what did I make? I made this demon of a three-point shot creator. As we know, taller guards are the meta this year, so I didn't go too short, but I definitely did go short enough so I get all the best dribbling attributes, the speed, everything I need to run guard on the threes. And do not worry, this guard can literally do everything. Before I show y'all how to make this build, let me just show y'all the attributes that this build has. Now, I just made this build yesterday, but it's already going crazy at a 90 overall from my rebirth. But at 99 overall, this build gets an 85 driving dunk with contacts because I upgraded my vertical. It gets a 92-3, which means you get Curry base and Oscar Robertson releases, which if you don't know, combine to make the best jump shot in the game, all A+. It gets a 94 ball handle, giving you gold handles for days and all the best dribble moves in the game. And although the defense isn't looking like much, I did say this was a threes build. So usually when you're on threes, you're gonna have a big and a lock to take care of defense for you. And although the attributes didn't look like much, you still have 11 defensive badges. The total badge count is 14, 24, 26, and 11, and that's before the +4 badges from the micro request. And you can also get badges throughout the year from the seasons. Before I hop right into this, I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm gonna be dropping the best Sigs and best jump shot at the end of this video for this build. Those are gonna be the Sigs and jump shot that I use right now currently on this build that I go crazy with. And I want to ask y'all, if y'all are watching this video right now, please make sure to like and subscribe. We're literally less than 20 subs away from 3K, and a like goes a long way to help me grow on this channel. But without further ado and wasting more of y'all time, let's get right into this. First, you're gonna want to go point guard. That's pretty obvious since we are making a shorter guard, but yeah, go point guard. Handedness don't matter. I usually go right hand, but this year I've actually been trying out left and I love it. But once again, it really doesn't matter. And the same thing with jersey number. My favorite jersey number is 27, but like whatever y'all want. Now, this is one of the most important parts of the build right here. We all know that there's some crazy builds, 6'8, 6'9, 6'7s on this game that are running guard. So if you go too short, it could be a huge penalty on your build. But you also don't want to go too tall, because if you go that tall, you might as well just make a 6'8. Now, I tried this build on 6'4 and I just found out that 6'3 was way better. You get better attributes, better speed, everything you need is better on 6'3. After 6'3, you want to go minimum weight. I know what y'all are saying in your head right now. You're already complaining that this build is gonna have no strength. Yes, it has no strength, but this is a 6'3" guard. If y'all want to build that'll just bully anyone in the paint, go and make a 6'8. Go and check out my other video on my 6'8. That is an 80 strength, can do everything, gets a 90 driving dunk contacts. Go check that out. It's also on my YouTube. But this is for all the guards that are playing threes, have a big, a lock, everyone else on their team, so they're able to just 3-hunt and get whatever they need for their team. So yes, you want to go 170 so you get the most speed and maximize your stats on this build. And after that, for the wingspan, you want to go up to 6'9". There's not much of a difference between 92 and 93.3, which is basically all you're losing when you move this up. But if y'all really want that 93 3-pointer and 94 mid-range, y'all can most definitely go 6'8". But me personally, I don't like too short of a wingspan on my guard, so I just went up to 6'9" because the 3-point didn't have that much difference. On my last build, I went built, but this time I went with solid just because it's a smaller guard. I don't want him to look huge, so I went solid, but you could use any body type. It really does not matter. Now that we're finally in the actual builder, the first thing you're gonna want to upgrade is your driving dunk. You're gonna want to put that to an 85 so you can rim run and get some contacts once you get it maxed. Now this year, once you upgrade some certain stats, it also brings up some other stats with it. But to get the most out of this build, we're also going to upgrade our driving layup to 74 and put one more attribute on close shot to get 14 finishing badges. Now that you got those finishing attributes, let's move on to shooting. The very first thing you're going to want to do is max out your 3-pointer to a 92 overall. As you can see, that also brought up my mid-range and my free throw, but we're going to add a little bit onto those as well. For your mid-range, only put it up one to a 78, and don't worry about your free throw right now. We'll deal with that at the end. After shooting, we're moving on to playmaking. And for playmaking, you unlock the best Sigs at 92 ball handle. But since you're a guard, you're also going to want at least gold handles for days. We all know how the stamina bar works this year, so you're going to want to maximize your chance at having the most stamina. So start off with putting your ball handle up to a 94. This also brings your speed with ball up and your pass accuracy up. But once again, we're going to be upgrading those as well. First, put your speed with ball to a 90. And after that, put your pass accuracy to a 75. With these attributes, you get 26 playmaking badges, which is plenty for a guard, especially a guard that can do everything. Now that you got this ball handle, you get the best Sigs in the game. You're fast with the ball with a 90 speed with ball. And if you're worried about a 75 pass accuracy, don't worry, because with 75 pass accuracy, you can equip the LeBron pass style. And if you don't know, the LeBron pass style is one of the fastest in the game. So you don't got to worry about dodging your teammates and the pass being slow. After playmaking, we're moving on to defense. Like I said already, this is not a pure defensive build. However, since we're playing threes and you're going to be guarding corner, you're definitely going to want to have a little bit of defense to play the lanes. So first, put your perimeter defense up to a 68. And after that, put your steal to a 74. Now, just from upgrading all those attributes, your physicals were already upgraded from the game. But we're going to be tweaking these a bit as well. You're going to skip speed. I know you probably think I'm crazy right now making a guard with an 80 speed, but hear me out. On a guard this year, speed is not that important unless you're playing on-ball defense. The more important attribute for a guard is speed with ball, because most of the time you're going to have the ball in your hands. Which is why at the start of this video, you saw me upgrade my build with my rebirth, but didn't touch my speed at all. So since you're going to have the ball in your hands almost all the time, it's not that important to have your speed up to like a 99. So we're going to skip the speed and move to the acceleration. You're going to want to put your acceleration at a 90. This will be plenty for dribbling and just running down the court. After that, put your vertical up to a 75. This will unlock contact dunks with your 85 driving dunk and just allow you to get way better dunk packages. And finally, you're going to want to upgrade your stamina. I know you're probably used to going 99 stamina. However, we're going to put it at 95. Because with your Gatorade challenges, you can also get +4 to all your physicals. And if you get Gym Rat, you get a permanent +4 to every single physical. So that'll be a 99 once that's upgraded. And like I said earlier in the video, we're going to come back to the free throw. While I don't happen to play rec a lot, I know some of you guys do, so you definitely want the free throw. Also, just having the free throw, it automatically goes up with your 3-point, and it also adds to your badge count. So you're going to want to put your final attributes on the free throw and max it out to an 80. Now that we got all the attributes down, you can see that this build is crazy. The badge count before an extra 4 badges is 14, 24, 26, and 11. You can tweak this to however you want, but this is the best way to make it that I've found. You get everything you need for a guard and a solid bit of defense to play the lanes on the threes. You can see all the badge upgrades that you get and the badges that you actually unlock, and you unlock every single necessary one. And once you get some extra badges, you'll even be able to get a core badge in every single category. Now moving on to the takeovers, this is completely personal preference. The two matchups that I most likely suggest are picking both limitless range takeover, or you could do what I did and go limitless range and pull up precision. Fading is super OP in this game, so you definitely want to abuse that and do it a lot. And pull up precision will help you with that. And with limitless range, you can shoot from behind half court on threes, from the logo in the rec, and from almost full court on the twos. These are the takeovers I went with, but like I said, completely personal preference. The player comparisons are Kenny the Jet Smith, Damian Lillard, and Darius Garland. Obviously, that's not too important, but the name of this build is 3-point shot creator. If y'all don't like that name, I don't know what's wrong with you. That name is tough. But now that you got the build, I'm gonna show y'all quickly the best badges and the best animations to use on this build. For the finishing, this is what I went with. Most of these badges don't apply to guards, so I ended up throwing on Gold Giant Slayer, Fearless Finisher Bronze, and Pro Touch Silver. Now you got 4 extra finisher badges. Y'all can put these on whatever you want, but like I said earlier, if you do the challenge to get 4 extra badges total, I would highly recommend at least putting one of them onto finishing. If you put at least one of them onto finishing, you unlock one of the tier 3 badges. The tier 3 badges cost 5 badge points, and with the tier 3 badge, you can unlock contact dunks with the posterizer badge, limitless takeoff, or slithery. Like I said, I definitely recommend adding one of these badges to finishing so you're able to get contact dunks. And as far as shooting badges go, this is what I would run. First, I put Volume Shooter Silver, Guard Up Hall of Fame, Green Machine Gold, Hall of Fame Space Creator, and then for the tier 3 badges, once you unlock it, I'd run Agent 3 as a core badge, and finally Limitless Range on Gold. These badges will let you pull up anywhere, fading or a standstill shot, and make it so much easier for you to green. For playmaking, this is what I chose. I went Dimer Bronze, obviously Hall of Fame Quick First Step, maxed out on Pluckable, Clamp Breaker Gold, Handles for Days Gold, and once you unlock it, Gold Killer Combos as my core badge. These badges will help you move fast on the court and cook any defender guarding you. Since you're going to be guarding corner, use these defensive badges. Put box out beast on bronze so you can help your big get the boards. Chase down on bronze in case you do get a lucky block. Hall of Fame off-ball pest. This will stop anyone in the corner from backdooring on you. Bronze rebound chaser in case a rebound comes your way. And silver menace for the last 2 badges. Now, if y'all do end up getting more badges, I definitely recommend putting some of them on defense, because once you do, you'll be able to put on a tier 3 badge. And once you get that tier 3 badge, I definitely recommend putting it on interceptor. That way you can play all the lanes in the corner on defense. Now, just like I promised y'all at the beginning of this video, I'm going to show y'all the best jump shot and the best Sigs to use on this build. And I'm not going to waste a lot of y'all time either. I'm just going to show y'all and help y'all out. Now, to get an all A+ rating jump shot, you're going to want to do this. Start off with base Stephen Curry. For guards, this is the best base in the game. To unlock this base, you need either a 91 mid-range or a 91 three-pointer. And since I just made this build, I only upgraded my three-point to a 90 overall right now. So I can't click it, but this is the base you want. Now for both releases, you want Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson has the highest rated releases in this game. You're going to want to go to max speed, and the blended doesn't matter because both releases are the same. Now I know if y'all look in the bottom right corner of the screen, it doesn't say all A+, but that's only because I'm not able to equip the Curry base right now. If y'all have a 91 three-pointer at least and are under 6'5", this is the best all A+ jump shot in the game. Now for the dribble sig. I'm not even gonna waste y'all time and go into depth with each one of these, but y'all can see them right now. These are some crazy sigs. You get some great speed boosts and will cook your defender almost every single time you have the ball. Now I like to fade a lot, and a lot of people like to use Trae Young dribble pull-up, but if y'all play 2K21 next gen, normal dribble pull-up was the best in the game. I've been using it since the start of this year, and I literally never miss a fade. I shoot better fading than standstill. Also, if you just made this build, equip the Allen Iverson hop jumper. This is the Ticino hop jumper that everyone's been using, where your player turns around, jumps to the three-point line, and shoots and gets some crazy space from the defender. And last but not least, you want your dunk style to be Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has some of the safest dunks in the game, and you never get blocked. If you're still watching this video, I hope you know I appreciate you so much. And if you're still watching, you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. We're getting so close to 3K. But anyways, if you make this build, I hope you really enjoy it. I most certainly have, since I have made it. And if y'all do want a taller build, make sure to go check out my 6'8" video that I dropped about a week ago. And like I always say, if y'all ever want more content, make sure to go check out my Twitch and my TikTok. They're both linked in my bio. All of my socials are just XO Spider. But with nothing else left to be said, I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.